Hey agents, I'm going to give you guys 4 post ideas to really position yourself as an authority figure in the real estate industry. Hey, my name is Amanda West. I am the founder of 𝐂𝐨𝐬𝐿 Marketing. I help real estate agents increase their leads and connect with their community using social media and digital marketing. Hey, I'm going to give you 4 post ideas so that you can really position yourself as an authority figure, as an educator in the real estate industry. So grab a pen and paper. These 4 ideas are coming right now. So the first one would be to complete a market report. The agents just don't think to do this, but really it's very valuable. Sit down, take a moment, one time a month, and give that monthly market report. This really helps to identify you as that authority figure. But when you sit down and make that report, be sure that you use verbiage that like a 4th grader could really understand. And I don't mean that as an insult to your viewers. What I mean is your level of expertise is here in your industry, and you're going to throw out all these terms and numbers and things of that nature. But in reality, the average home buyer and seller, their level of understanding that might be quite a bit lower than your experienced level. So make sure you're wording that in a way that, number 1, like a 4th grader could understand it. So you're really simplifying it. And number 2, this really goes to the core value of hitting home for them, is what does that mean for them? What does that mean for the buyer? What does that mean for the home seller, the homeowner? Okay. The second idea for you is to create a quick tip. These videos are super awesome to do because they take you like less than a minute to create, and even faster to just upload. A quick tip is less than a minute, like I said, and it's really fast content that is like well, just that. It's a quick tip. So if you are really wanting to kind of attract homeowners and for sellers and things of that nature, do quick tips on things that really resonate with sellers. So this might be a staging quick tips for the living. You can kind of, and mentally you can kind of go around each room for quick tips to stage, right? So each one of those would be a content idea, because remember, we're not covering all of that. It's a quick tip. It's focused on one little tip. The other idea would be showing tips, pricing tips, things of that nature, things that really resonate with those sellers. Okay, idea number 3 would be how-to videos. That's kind of like this video. It's a lot longer than the quick tip video. It'd be a minimum of 3 minutes probably, and then can go a little bit longer, but this is going to really be showcasing your experience, your knowledge, and really providing value to your viewer. I know that these take a little bit more time, but the amazing thing here is that you can actually recycle this content. So once you've made this video, you can reuse it like every 6 months, or actually every 6 weeks or something. So you can really start to create this library of how-to videos that you can really start to, like I said, recycle and reuse. So in the future, you're actually saving yourself quite a bit of time. You can also use these how-to videos in emails. You can post them on Instagram. You can start, if you're going to make a how-to video, you might as well just like load them up into a YouTube feed. So you're only making one video, but you're using it for Facebook. But rethink, how can I like really optimize my time here? If I'm going to sit down and make a how-to video, how can I optimize this? And if you're going to make a how-to video and you really notice that you get a lot of traction on it, maybe even consider using it as a lead attraction, where you can exchange your how-to in video form for an email address that somebody downloads that video or gets access to that video. Really valuable. The 4th and final idea for really positioning yourself as an authority figure in the real estate industry would be to have a question and answer session. So we all have those questions that were asked on repeat over and over again. These make amazing question and answer sessions. I love it in video form, but you can also do this in text form. But you're going to really just take a moment and ask those questions that every buyer asks you over and over again, every seller asks you over and over again, and take a moment to answer those questions as if you're talking to that buyer and that seller. Okay, so those are my 4 ideas. I'll just recap. Maybe one time a month, do a monthly market report. Make sure you're wording that as you're talking to someone on a lower education level than you, okay? And then the quick tip, this should be a less than a 1-minute video or a really fast, short blurb on your text if you want to text it instead of videotaping it. A how-to. This would be longer, but it's really valuable for you because it's original content that you can reuse on multiple platforms and recycle. And then number 4 is question and answers, really identifying those items that your sellers and your buyers are asking on repeat, because those are questions that really will resonate with your audience. Now, why am I posting this? Why is this important? And I just want to share this fast little story with you. So one of the things that I ask every agent as I take them on as a client is, what identifies you as an authority figure, as somebody that stands out in the sea of real estate agents? What makes you different? And I have them identify 3 items, and one of those items consistently is the fact that maybe that agent is like, okay, so I am really good at knowing my craft, and I like to educate and really step my home buyers, my sellers through the process so that they understand each step of the way and what's coming up. And I think that that is amazing. So that person, that agent, identifies that as their core business, one of their core values for their business, and I think that's awesome. So I take their 3 core values, and I like to go then to their social platforms, their web pages, their social media, their email, all their social platforms, and really start to do a review. Are their core values, one of which is education, being reflected in those platforms, so that if somebody catches wind of this new agent or this agent in town and they're in a need for listing their home, and they go online and they start to really search them, right? This is exactly what happens. When I land on your Facebook profile, for example, are those 3 values what I see? Like, do I immediately know, oh man, this chick really knows what her industry. I want to list my home with this girl because she's really like, oh my gosh, look how much she knows. Look at all these how-to videos, these quick tips. Like, she knows the market. She's showing me every single month what the market is like. This is the person I want to list my home with. If when they land there, all they're seeing is maybe their other core value might be, getting the job done, right? They get that job done. And then when you land on their page, all you're seeing are listings and home buyers holding keys. Those are really valuable. I mean, it is one of their core values, but I'm missing the other 2. Okay, so when I go to your social media page and you're thinking about, what are my core values? What do I want to reflect? And one of them is education. But when I land on your pages, when I land on your web page, your social media, when, most important, when homeowners do this and they land on your pages, and that's not being reflected, there's a disconnect, and you're not selling yourself. Your social media platform should sell your service for you because it's a reflection of who you are, your level of experience. So that's what you need to do. Okay, and why you need to do it. I hope those 4 tips were really helpful for you. If you need, are wondering, am I reflecting my core values? Is my social media doing me justice? And you are interested in a free social media audit report, please reach out to me. You can either go ahead and shoot me a personal message or leave a comment down below. It's something I do for free. It doesn't take me much time to do an audit report with you, and we can talk about positioning yourself in a place of authority. So if you want that, please reach out. Also, if you're like, okay, these are themes, Amanda, but I need some more content ideas, I've got lots of free resources on my webpage. You can reach me at www.𝐻𝐸-marketing.com, and I've got an entire resource library of free downloadables right there for you. I also provide a 365-day content calendar that really gives you, each day has a different post idea, really identifying and helping agents with those, connect with your community is essentially what that does. So if you need those post prompts, reach over there, hop on there and check it out. Thanks you guys for viewing. I hope that was helpful. Bye.